Hey guys, how are you? So today is day 7, and I gotta say I feel so good today. Yesterday I had a bad day. I ended up going off the plan, and I kind of wanted to indulge, but it backfired on me really bad. Stomach aches, diarrhea. I felt like I had the stomach flu, and this is me being honest. I don't know if you guys have experienced it, but I haven't experienced something like that really bad. Just my stomach was bloated, gassy, um, tired. It was just really awful. I'm not ever gonna do that again while I'm doing a challenge, especially like one of this like a detox challenge. But anyways, day 7, it had the banana cashew lettuce wrap. And oh my gosh, that was so good. And you know how I've been saying that in every morning I eat a piece of bread with peanut butter. Well, duh, I could totally replace it with this. So I'm so glad that I had this breakfast and I could barely taste the romaine. It was just the what did it had cashew butter and it had the bananas. So that itself overpowered, the lettuce or anything like that. So that was good. It kept me full for about an hour or two. I got hungry again. So right away after I did that, I actually went back to day 6 because I didn't end up doing the burger with black beans, and that came out okay. It wasn't the best. I like the chili that it's in it because it's a very mild flavor, but it was good enough to keep me full for a few more hours. So I did that, and I used the pita bread because that's what I had, and I didn't want it to go to waste because you get a bag, you get I think 5 in them. So I used the pita. I put mixed greens on top of the pita. Then I put the burger. I'm not a big fan of the red onions because they're like spicy for me. So I left that out, ate it as is, good. I ended up going to the gym and I did a whole body workout because Friday took the day off. Yesterday I just felt like crap basically. So today I did everything from legs, leg presses, squats, um, anything you can think of with legs basically. Arms, I did everything with arms, pull-ups, push-ups, bench presses. So I probably spent about a good hour at the gym, and I didn't go extremely hard, but I did do a lot of compound weights. So tomorrow, obviously Monday, I want to go back at, and I don't want to be extremely sore where I have to take another day off. Although, if I have to, I have to. I don't want to push myself, but I did go as much as I could. I came back and I was hungry again, so I ended up eating another burger with the pita. That held me up for another probably 2 hours. And then I got hungry again, hungry again, and I was like, okay, what should I eat? I was honestly thinking about snacking and stuff. And then I remember that one part of the groceries we had were grapes. And I completely forgot I had grapes in them. And that's another thing. When you're putting things in your refrigerator, make sure you have them in eyesight. That way you know it's there. Like there's things that I've had in the bag that I completely forgot they were there. So I grabbed my grapes. I started eating a little bit and it was filling me up. I didn't eat like a whole ton. I honestly probably ate like 5 little ones. And that was good enough to keep me going for dinner. So for dinner, I did do day 7, which was the crispy kale soup. And when I first looked at it, I was like, oh God, kale. Thinking about the shakes that I did, it's gonna come out disgusting. I could smell it, but no, this is so good, you guys. You guys gotta try it. So that's why it's good to always, when you're looking at something, don't judge it right away. Just go for it, and then you'll see how it comes out. Then you can adjust it from there. So the cheesy kale soup was good, and I'm eating it right now. And I can honestly like triple this recipe because I ended up putting 2 scoops because it does say for men, make 2 servings of the soups. I put 2, and honestly, 2, it's not even enough for for me. So I'm glad that I stick to the whole thing. I'm glad that when I was hungry, I was able to snack on the grapes. And my husband's like, let's go to Starbucks. And honestly, I was thinking of getting like a frappuccino. I rarely have those again. Once in a great while, every few weeks or every few months, I might get it. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna stick to it. So he got his, and I didn't get mine, and I wasn't really craving for it. I was just hungry. I wanted something else. So crispy kale soup was good. Overall, I felt good today. In the morning, I felt good. I thought I was gonna feel like really icky or something, past going all over that, but no. I'm really liking how everything's going. I like the fact that I can include kale, I can include almond butter in some of my recipes. Cashew butter. That's something I really never have. Usually almond, peanut butter are my go-tos, but cashew butter is rarely. So I already did my shopping list. Oh shoot, I don't have my receipt, but this week's is came out to $37. Now I know I've seen some posts in the Fuhrman's group that people are spending over 100, 187. I don't know exactly if you guys are buying everything organic or not, but I'm not going for all organic. Right now, I'm going for just healthy eating, baby steps. Take it little by little. So my grocery bill for the whole week of next week, that includes breakfast, lunch, and dinners, came out to $37. And that's just going to be possibly for me. Obviously, like soups like this, there's four and stuff. So, you can break it out. What I had left over from last week was broccoli because I got a big bag. So I got broccoli. I still had corn. I got the kale because I've got a big bag as well as kale. So that kept me, that was from last week's. I still got Brussels sprouts, some onions. For some reason, the cucumber, I don't recall that we used it again. So I only bought another extra one. I still had tomato sauce. I still had salsa. So I still had a lot of things from last week because again, in these recipes, you're grabbing like, half a cup, 1/4 of a cup, not a lot. So you should still have stuff from last week. Um, so not bad, $37 for, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, not going out, buying fresh, including all these greens, eating good and healthy. So overall, today was great. I'm going to eat this soup and I have a feeling I'm going to be hungry again after this. So I'll see how I feel. If I'm hungry, I want to do day 6, I think. The banana walnut cream. So now again, I might be overdoing it, not even exactly following it, but I do have to listen to my body. If I'm hungry, I am gonna eat. It's really telling me that it needs more nourishment. It needs more, whatever it could be protein, carbs, some fats. Fats will fill me up, and protein. Obviously, I did do an extensive workout, which is just total body workout. So my body's hungry, it's telling me. So I do a lot of intuitive listening to myself. If I'm tired, I can feel it, I will rest. So I'll see how long this one. And the other day I never had yellow split peas. I've always had green split peas, the green ones. And it's so good in this soup because there's a crunchy chewiness to it. And then the cheesiness in it, and I was so surprised about the cheesy in it. And then the carrot, when I bought the carrot, I was like, oh, the carrot is going to be so disgusting. Like, already in my head, I was putting some negative thoughts about this soup, and it came out totally opposite. Like, so good and yummy. So, definitely going to double it, and hopefully I can do presentations with it when I do my coaching or when I do cooking demos. And definitely I'm going to give credit to Fuhrman and this, that people can buy and do it as well. So day 7 went well. Banana cashew lettuce wrap, really good and yummy. Gonna consider that a replacement with bread instead. The cheesy kale soup, yummy, yummy, yummy. I like that. I did not do the big green salad with Russian dressing. I can see it's just a basic salad, and it was not gonna fill me up. So I'm glad I did the beans because as you can see, I actually ate 2 of the patties and I'm still hungry. So this salad is probably not even going to make it for me. And it's a regular salad. I feel I'm not going to miss anything from it. I might definitely do the Russian dressing and try it on something else and see how that goes. So I hope you guys are enjoying this and just you're getting your, an experience from somebody else coming from some person that is not looking to lose weight, but trying to incorporate more greens, more fruits, different variety of foods as well. Because I have forgotten that. So much I've done McDougal and always rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, legumes that I forgot about, the kales, the broccoli. I mean, it does include, but this plan includes more of it. And I really like that. I like the fact that I haven't feel, except for yesterday, I have not feel bloated, gassy. My stomach is good and at ease. And I gotta say something else. I don't know about you guys, but a little personal, bathroom wise. I don't go as much with this as I did with McDougal. McDougal, every time I would eat, I would go. Seriously. With this, I don't know if it's just quantity of food, obviously, but I am doubling stuff. I'm not going as much. So, it's a big difference in digestive issue, the digestion and all that. And I don't feel big or anything. So, a still challenge for me is water. I got to drink more water. I do forget. Sometimes I'll get 3 cups a day, and that's not good. So, I got to up my water more. I really have to do that. Um, Overall, everything's been good. I hope you guys can give me comments, questions you might have. Again, I'm doing this as working out, not somebody that's looking to lose extensive weight, because 10 pounds in 20 days, I'm a health coach. I would say that's unhealthy, but I could understand this for somebody who's extremely overweight. A lot of it could be water, a lot of it could just be poop in them, believe it or not. So, I would generally recommend a pound a week, a pound and a half a week as a healthy weight loss. But I see this as somebody who's extremely overweight and will definitely benefit. And, some of the foods are, they're okay, but majority so far it's been really good. Um, so whatever else you guys want me to include as my personal journey doing this, let me know. And again, I'm planning on doing another challenge. I don't feel that you should always just stick to one and that's it. As a health coach, I studied IIN. There's over 100 different dietary lifestyles out there, and not one will fit the other. You're not the same as me. You're not a cookie cutter of me. You don't have my same DNA, my same hormones, my height, my weight. So many things affect somebody's, I guess, journey and how they start eating and stuff. So I say explore other things, but don't give up. Commit it 100% as much as you can. If you fall off the wagon, that's fine. Get up, do it again. Keep doing it and start focusing and maybe adjust things and say, okay, what could I've done that had me fall off the wagon that I could change now? That way you don't have to fall off the wagon again. So just, just be open-minded. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. I was so much McDougal, this and that. Now I said, no, I'm going to give Fuhrman a shot. See how it is? I'm liking it. I'm loving it. So for first 2 days, again, were really tough. But I'm really liking how things are going. You never know what could happen. Maybe my lifestyle might be better for me. So hopefully we'll continue. I'm going to prep for tomorrow's breakfast. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, well, I have it here. Tomorrow is the tofu scramble with optional egg. I don't do eggs because I do eat a plant-based diet, but tofu scramble, I've done it before, so I can't wait to try this recipe. Micro chopped salad, and then raw veggies with orange peanut dip. So that sounds good. So I'll see what I can do. Hopefully I can do a few of them today, prep it for tomorrow. Okay, have a good one. Bye.